Hello senior seminar students. This is week 9 of our course and we are continuing with writing drafts of our paper, and I will go over the assignment for this coming week, which is not anything new. You know, you're still writing the drafts for the whole paper, and also reviewing your peers' writing. And I will also show you a sample paper as to what I mean by some of the things I've been writing as comments, such as in the active voice, writing logically, and writing definitively. So first of all, let's look at what's coming up for this week. It's on discussion number 9. So you're going to draft another 5 pages of the body of the paper. Again, we're not adding the introduction or conclusion. This is something some people have been forgetting to put. Current outline for the full paper, and make sure with the thesis statement and references list. There has to be references. They have to be an APA. I've written that quite a bit of times here, quite many times. So make sure it's an APA, and references also belong on its own page. So once you've done the paper, you start the next page and put references. If you're not sure, go to Purdue OWL. And again, don't put your name in paper. You'll be sending this to me by Friday, March 30th. You can see 2018, and you will also send me back the peer review for this previous week as well on that day. So those are the 2 things you'll be sending to me. So the paper I was talking about looks like this. So it's just something I happened to find on the ERIC source, and so you will be writing an abstract and you'll be writing an introduction. But I wanted to point out a few things that I've been seeing on papers, or have been seeing. If you notice on the introduction, these authors, there's more than one author in this paper, they write a statement, then bang, they put down their source. They write a statement and put on a source, a source, a source, a source. And some of you have been writing this whole paragraph with a lot of information, and you either have just at the end source, or you don't have anything at all. Remember, you're putting all this research and reading that you've been doing into a synthesized form. So we have to see some references there. Otherwise, it's your opinion, it's not based on research, and it's not a true research paper. So if you notice throughout something like this, like here's the body of the paper, review of literature, and your paper may not have all of these things. But one of the things that I like is that they have headings. I mentioned this for a few things. If you look at your outline, you wrote that outline with your headings, so start using them. Put your heading here. So these authors put the review of the literature. So they've read all of these articles or books or journals or whatever, and they make a statement, then bang, there's one there, there's another one there, there's one there, and then there are 2. So they found information on this particular. The benefits also include gains in self-efficacy. I can't even say it. Efficacy. So they had 2 people that supported that statement that were found there. So they put down those 2 articles there. So the same thing here. We have 2 articles written by several people. So if you notice, all of these statements have support. You need to support your statements, or otherwise it's not going to be valid. Okay, so you can see, and then at the bottom of the page, the paper, you'll see that these people all have resources here. Another thing I want to point out is the way you write should be in an active voice. Some of you are writing in flowery language once upon a time, but if you notice how this is written here, let's pick a good one here. Right here, many teacher education programs in the U.S. are dealing with the push to permit. Boom, they're telling you the story right there. That there is a growing movement. Boom. Now here's a passage. There has historically been a divide between methods course and foundation course teacher education. The focus, though, they started with this. So that was a passive voice here. Once in a while it's fine, but you want to put your emphasis on the active voice. So let's go down. We designed a social justice service. Boom. The service experience was designed. Boom. The students in the foundation are required. Boom. So these are, but they're in an active voice here. Some of them are still in a passive voice, but there's that strong statement here. This one, this interpretive study examines noun, verb, object. Okay, so where there is a growing root movement. Let's see if we have other things. Their methods. What did they do? The teacher education program describing the study is located in a small. So they're telling us the story. This is passive. The program has a commitment to solve. That's passive. In order to challenge and blah 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 and going on in here, we decided to add a service learning component. Okay, boom, it's right in your face. It's telling you that. So they're terse. They're very clear. And so what they did is a literature review. They looked at all the literature, and then they analyzed this, and this is their story. As you can see, the story is quite long. So if you go all the way down, when you get to their sources, and you can see they're the references here. That should be on its own page, but it's probably because it's a PDF here. And you can see how it's written. And notice this as well. You have to start with alphabetical order, and you put down the source, and it's indented 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 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 boom. All of those are indented. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you get yours from a website like they did right here. Boom, they got it from here, or you got it from a journal. And notice that this is italicized. That's the title of the journal article. Okay, so that, and then I can't find a book right here. Or there's the book right here. Here's a book, volume 1. That's italicized there. But if you notice the procedure, that has to be also done in APA format. Okay, so I didn't want to make this too long, but I wanted you to get an idea of what we're trying to do in this class. So you may want to, if you want this source, I can give it to you as an idea, as a model, but you should still use Purdue OWL, and I will go to Purdue OWL, and there it is right there. I've been saying that on some of the information, and they'll even have a sample of a paper. And I want to make this quickly over here, but you can. The general format is right here, and they'll tell you how to do it here, and also how to write your citations. So this is a good source if you don't want to use your textbook. So that's the lesson for this week. I hope you have a good week, and send me your papers. Thank you.